Rightio guys, so we're just been and put some fuel in Bertie. I've just stuck about 20 quid in. Should be about right. I didn't want to fill it right to the brim because what I've found is when I fill it right to the brim you get a strong smell of fuel, probably through the overflow pipes or whatever. So this will be trip 4. So we're off on a little adventure again. We're going somewhere we've been before, going down to Leiston, but this time we bought the little e-bike so we can do a bit of exploring on the bikes and enjoy it. It's been super duper hot the last few days, and the forecast for today is some rain, which will be nice if we get set out before rain, but that will cool it down, that's another thing. But they also say some severe thunderstorms, so we don't know what we're going to get. We were meant to have thunder and lightning yesterday, but we didn't get it. Well, as you can see, we're just pulled in to a shop. Well, it's just in front of this vehicle. We forgot to pack some milk, but that's not bad. I wonder what else we forgot. We normally forget something. I think we're going to be pretty good this time. That's super hot again. I'm glad these vents open up and blow it through some nice cold air. That is to just be too hot. It's a little bit hazy, but the heat, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's quite warm. So we'll just grab this milk and we'll continue with our journey. Shouldn't take us long now. Okay guys, there we are. Bertie bus all parked up. We just put our bits and pieces up. We'll put up our little kitchen tent and we'll put up our gazebo today. Got the electrical hook up. We haven't plugged it into the van, we're just running it into our little kitchen tent so that we can do some cooking. And of course we've got the e-bikes, so we're going to go out on a little ride later, but first of all we're going to have some dinner. All good, eh? The rain is here, look. There's quite a few campers on this site. Through the other side obviously. They said the rain would come. Hasn't thundered yet though, so whether it is or not, we're not sure. But we're just sitting underneath the gazebo. Shut the van up so the water don't get in, didn't we? I thought we'd just sit here and relax. I don't know if that's going to pass over or whether it's going to be around for a while. But one good thing, it's cooling it down a bit. Morning guys. Well, we had a good night's sleep. Bertie bus. Now having a lovely cup of tea. Just had some breakfast. As you can see, the washing up's ready in the bowl for someone. Used my little health grill over there, look, so I need to clean that up, but no rush. Not sure about the weather today. The wind's gone a bit. It's a nice bit of a breeze, but it's not cold. Sky's looking a bit grey. It was meant to have been thundery rain showers last night, but never heard anything. I don't think it even rained. The ground is hard as iron. We had a good the ground is hard as iron here. We had a heck of a job trying to get in the pegs for the kitchen there, and if you can see my windbreaks, which I would have liked to put along the side there to stop the wind when I got my little gas stove on, but I just couldn't get them in. I thought if that rained last night the ground would have been soft, but it didn't, so that ain't going to happen. The weather today says showers, but got the e-bikes here, they're fully charged, so we're going to take a ride this morning, whether it rains or not. We're going to ride down into Aldeburgh, so we'll have a look down there, see what it's like. Well, that's good, guys. My little grill, my little George Foreman has cleaned up really good. The washing up's gone. Yep, Debbie's took out the washing up, which is, let's have a look, just where those flags are. There's shower block, toilets, washing up, where people empty their chemical toilets and stuff, all in that area. Food camping over that field. This field here, we camped in here before. They keep this for like group camping. We came here before lockdown. There must have been about 20 of us or more, all camped in there. That was brilliant. It's not too busy. I said last week that was absolutely full, but it was the Aldeburgh Carnival, so maybe that had something to do with it. Look at the sky. Don't know whether it's going to rain today or not, but like I said earlier, we're going to get out on our bikes and ride into Aldeburgh. So we'll see what day we have today. Whether the weather stays like this, that'll be alright. Whatever rain, whatever. We're on Aldi. What's that in the sky? Looks like the sun's trying to get out. Well, we've done all our chores, so we're going to head on out. Well, we're now leaving the camp, just going out for a little ride on the e-bikes. It's a little bit breezy. This is obviously just the little alleyway out of the camp. Let's go for a ride and see what we can find today. To the entrance here. Apple fields. No vacancies. There seems plenty of space, but maybe they're expecting a lot of people. Who knows? Well, we're just rid into Aldeburgh. Sun's trying to come out. It's the town. There isn't a great lot here. A few little shops. The other side of this building in front of us is the seafront and promenade, so we'll walk along there in a bit. But they had the carnival here at the weekend, that's why all the flags are up. So this is part of Aldeburgh Beach, very stony. Sea's nice and calm. It's that steady little breeze. The sun's trying to get out. Walked along the far end of Aldeburgh. It's a little boat lake, and there's someone, an artist. There's a few huts along here where they smoke the fish. This building here, God knows how old it is. Moot Hall. So that old Tudor building is 400 years old. There's a few letting agents, and they're from £100 to £250 a night to stay here in one of these buildings, here and on the seafront. So it's quite expensive, but here you go, the people have got the money and they can afford it. Good luck to them, eh? Got a T2 camper van up the road there, look. So we're now leaving Aldeburgh and we're going to call by Thorpeness on the way back, just after we get up this great big hill in a minute. So I best keep two hands on. So the last time we were camping at Leiston, we walked out to here, which is about 3 miles. Get a nice cup of coffee over the back there, and and we'll sit along here somewhere and watch these guys on the rowboats. It's a lovely little place. Just see if we can get a bench to sit on so we can sit. Just over there, the other side, you can see some sails of a mill, a windmill, and just to the right of that you can see the top of the house. Don't know if you can see it very well from here, but that's called Head in the Clouds. It's built on like a pillar, like on an old mill I think, but we'll have a look at that when we go round. This little pond here, it was full of water last time we came here, which would have been April. So we didn't have any rain. Look, it is dried out. At least they give them a chance to walk out and cut all the reeds. Don't know what happened if there was any fish in here. They'll be long gone. Well, so found us a bench. Debbie's going to get the coffees. It's not always easy to get somewhere to sit, especially when it's really sunny. She should be coming from that way in a minute. We've sat here a few times, really sheltered from the breeze, and it's still quite warm today. Got food benches free the further you go round. I always find it quite peaceful sitting around here. Of course, we've got some cakes as well, so that's a bonus. We can see the house from here. Look, sure, that's on the top of an old windmill. We're going to take a little bike round there and have a closer look at it. So as we're leaving Thorpeness, on the left, the other side of these bushes, the side of the road, should be the house in the clouds, or Head in the Clouds. I think it's House in the Clouds actually. I'm sure we'll see the entrance for it in a minute. It's definitely just through here on the left. The other side of the golf course, you can see it there, look. There it is, look. The House in the Clouds. Hey, Bertie Bus is there. How did he get there? Cool. Another view of it from here. You can see the camper van, just the top of it from here, look. Right, we need to carry on along this road. We're now going to leave Thorpeness and head back to the camp. As you can see, we're now coming back into Leiston, but if you look, the sky is getting a bit black. I think we're going to get some rain pretty soon, so hopefully we get back before the rain starts. Oh, we're almost back. We ain't got any rain yet. Here we are, back to apple fields. Debbie should be somewhere behind me. Let's have a look. Here she comes. I think we're going to get back just in time before it rains. Let's hope. Should be able to see the bus in a minute. Across the field there, look. There's Bertie Bus. We're home. Black cloud seems to be disappearing. The sun's trying to get out after this cloud. I think we'll have more sun again. People were coming and going all the time, as they do. Now got a couple of neighbours just setting up next door. It's not taking them long to whack up their tents. and we managed to borrow a nice strong chisel to whack in the ground because it was so hard. Now we got the windbreaker up, so it'll be better for when we're cooking outside with a little breeze, because the wind has changed yet again. Well, I just came out here to see what the weather's doing. And there's another T2 turned up over there, look. He's now setting up. Looks slightly newer than ours by the looks of that roof. We'll check it out later. Maybe tomorrow. This is weird. The guy who was there has just moved up here. He obviously didn't like it down there, unless he's thinking if it rain, all the water's going to run down there. Morning guys, well that was our second night on this campsite. Wow, did it rain in the night. Only lasted for about an hour, hour and a half, but it came down. No thunder, no lightning, just really heavy rain. Sun's out this morning already though. We had to empty everything out of our little kitchen tent, not because it was wet, because the roof was bowled in with water. I think it just came down so hard. Anyway, we pushed it off and it's dried already. I think it's going to be a lovely day. Let's just have a quick look around the camp. Obviously the guy moved over there last night, we know. Little tent up in that corner where the guy looked like he's drying out gear. And there's people coming and going all the time on this site. Really good. Like I say, the weather looks like we're in for another good day. The bikes are all charged up from yesterday, so we can either go out on another ride or a walk. Not sure yet what we're doing. I do know at some point today we'll take our usual walk over the fields over the back here. There's a footpath there up to the old abbey. We'll go have a look round there, see if there's anything changed. That's just a nice little walk really. But first of all, time to get some breakfast on. Here we are again, we're out on our bikes. We're going to head down towards Sizewell, see how close we can get to the old nuclear power station, eh? We used to be able to go in and go round, but not sure you can do that anymore. But we'll find out when we get that way. Well, we're following Debbie today, so we'll just see where she takes us, eh? Here we are, we're now coming into Leiston, across the railway line, down to the lights, and I believe we'll turn left here and head towards Sizewell. I'm glad we got these electric bikes. Come up this hill last night, we flew because we thought that was going to rain, didn't we? Well, there's Sizewell, the power station, or nuclear power station, to the back there. Well, we'll keep on heading this way to Sizewell Beach. We'll have a look there. Obviously, in the process of starting up to build Sizewell C. They're still complaining about it in Leiston. They don't want it. No one wants it on their doorstep, do they? That gate there is the entrance to the power stations, and we can't even cycle down there because we'll be trespassers. But we'll carry on down here to Sizewell Beach. Getting quite close to the power station here. Sizewell T. Contaminated maybe? So we're now on Sizewell Beach. Been down here for a few years. obviously there's the power station. A few people milling about. Debbie's looking for shells. I've just been paddling in the sea here, and it's true what they say, the sea is warm. People over there, do you think they've got enough dogs? I don't know what these things are in the water. Maybe they are where the outlet pipes are. Outlet and inlets for the water circulation, who knows? Some sort of weird cabbage things growing on this beach. Can't say I've seen that before on beaches I've been on. A rubbery feel. Debbie's found a shell for her collection. A radioactive shell at that, I guess. Still ain't found a lucky stone, so she's the winner. It's old boat winch. Long gone, innit? Old little single cylinder diesel injector. Bit of WD-40, we'll get that fired up. Fired up. Wonder when the last time that was running. There's quite a few of these on the old Pakefield beach. I looked at them before. This looks like part of an old fuel tank or something, that, doesn't it? Cool. The sheds will have winches inside them for pulling the boats up, which could have been here years. Most of them still work, like the ones on Pakefield beach. Some of them looked a bit old, but apparently a lot of them still work. It's amazing, isn't it? There's quite a few along here, isn't there? Another one in here. Doesn't look like that's been run for a while, does it? Old Lister. Like I say, some of them are still being used and some of them are not. You can tell by the shed. This one had been used for a few years. I find all them little engines really interesting. I don't care whether it's car, van, boat, moped, anything with an engine, I'm interested. Right, head towards that flag, see if I can find Debbie, because she's not interested and she's walked back to the bikes. She might even buy me a coffee in a bit, with a bit of luck. Here we go guys, now leaving the Sizewell beach. Nice cup of coffee. Can't remember ever being down on the beach. Like I say, I've been to the power station before years ago. When the kids were little, we went on a little tour round. It's quite interesting then, but I think I stopped all that now, don't you? Never mind. Here we go then, we're following Debbie. She's going to take us back to Leiston. There's a couple of shops you want to have a look in. But yeah, we're going to start my little walk we did last time we're here and the time before. Just an evening walk up to the ruins of the Abbey, which is through these fields. It's obviously all been cut. the ground, it's just so dry. Not far now, there's the old ruin again. Wonder if the bull is still in the field, or the bullock or whatever it is. Should be able to see Sizewell from up here, where we went today. Blimey, this was the field where they were. Been nothing in here for a while, have I? And obviously there's the ruins. A lot of it is fenced off now. When we first came here, there weren't no fences. Keep people off. Still people live in this part of the building here. Well, that was a nice early evening walk. The sun's on its way down. Another couple of hours, I think. And through them hedges there, you can see we're back to the camping site. A really nice day. Guys, well, that was another lovely evening. Look at the sun today, look. It's going to be another gorgeous day. The guy in the camper van over the back there, he's a very quiet man, he just doesn't seem to speak. That's up to him. His van looks like one of the last ones what was built in Brazil. Very modern. Oh, his van though, still the same. I won't mind it. Can't beat this camp, look. Electrical hookup. I think a £16 a night without electrical hookup and £20. So it's £4 for electrical hookup. They say do not charge electric cars and stuff, but it's mainly for insurance, for fire hazards, so he was telling me. But hey ho, Bertie bus is still looking good. Really pleased with it. So today is our last day camping on this site. Be off later today, probably this afternoon or dinner time, and have the weekend, and then guess what, yeah, we're away again, going away, different campsite, so we'll see how we get on that one. Yeah, it's going to be a lovely day. All packed up, including the bikes in, all the gear in, batter down the hatchets. I think it's time to go and pay our money, have a wee, and we'll hit the road back home. Right then, we're all packed up and we're ready for our little journey. How far is that? It's only about 23-24 miles. That's far enough, Bertie. We have left nothing. And of course we'll be going away again very shortly for another adventure. It's been really nice here, nice quiet camp. Thought it was going to rain earlier, but it's got really warm again. Well, we just stopped at this fish and chip shop on the way home. They smell lovely, but it ain't smelly vision. We stopped off at Halesworth on the way home, had a look around there as well, as we didn't want to get home too early. So we'll have these fish and chips, then we'll be almost home. So I think I'll end this video here, say thanks for watching. We had a great weekend and there's another one coming up if you're interested. Other than that, there'll be some more repairs on Bertie bus. Thanks for watching, bye for now.